All right, what is going on, Ranger fans? Welcome to another edition of 407 Rangers. It is your host, Raymond Tapia. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and a comment. Turn on your notifications when I'm about to go live, upload highlights, or do a stream, or just upload a community post, whichever the case is. So, honestly, I gotta say, this is probably the best hockey I've seen from the New York Rangers for this season. Because honestly, every single player contributed to this game, which was very impressive because we all thought from the last game like they were going to be skating slow and not being able to dump and clear the puck or pass the puck around, but nope, it was the complete opposite today. They were actually doing east-west passing, actually skating pretty good and controlling the neutral zone like we've all been begging them to do. And the interesting part is Carson Soucy got injured, and for some odd reason, Carson Soucy getting hurt somehow made the Rangers just play a whole lot better hockey, which is weird, but it is what it is. Even Matt Rempe scored himself a goal tonight. Taylor freaking Radish of all people got himself a goal, and even Mika Zibanejad. Mika Zibanejad actually broke Mark Messier's franchise goal scoring record tonight with that goal that he scored. So hopefully that gives Mika more freaking life for the season. Because somehow Milestone Mika did it once again with another milestone. Because you guys know last year he was breaking a milestone record, I believe, for like the most assists or something like that. But all in all, the Rangers definitely played good hockey. Everybody had an assist pretty much. Like Carrick had 2 assists. Will Corley scored himself a goal as well. Adam Edstrom, he had 2 assists, and then Noah Laba got himself 2 assists as well. And JT Miller and Panarin and Uso Parsonen. So these are a lot of guys that are just randomly on the stat sheet. Connor Sheary had an assist today too. Adam Fox had himself 2 power play goals tonight and an assist, so he scored 3 points tonight on tonight's game. Now, the only thing I can say is like the only problem I had with the New York Rangers was they were drawing way too many penalties. And luckily, the Penguins were not scoring power play goals enough to freaking feel like this is going to be a long game. Somehow, the New York Rangers were 100% tonight. Yes, you heard me correctly. 100% tonight on the penalty kill. And they actually had, like I said, 2 power play goals off Adam Fox, of course. And as you saw with the stat sheets, everybody had an assist. So clearly, the puck distributing was way more improved. And let's hope they can do this tomorrow because you guys know they play the Washington Capitals. And to me, that's going to be my biggest test. It's like if you're going to stomp on these really bad teams, let's see if you can bring the same energy towards the good teams. Because tomorrow, like I said, is your first test. Then you got to face Edmonton. And I'll tell you right now, Edmonton can still outskate the Rangers. Like they're still gonna outskate them. You guys know McDavid can skate fast. Leon Draisaitl can skate fast. Zach Hyman can still skate fast. Ekblad, like tons of players in that freaking lineup can still go go crazy on them. And I'm sure McDavid can easily put them in another highlight reel because for some odd reason, when Connor McDavid plays the New York Rangers, he somehow ends up putting him in the highlight of the year. As you guys know, like every year they got a new highlight for McDavid when he's in town. But other than that, for the Pittsburgh Penguins, I mean the only person that scored was Ben Kindle and he was the rookie. So an 18-year-old player pretty much scored for the Penguins. Other than that, nobody else besides freaking Caleb Jones got an assist. That's about it. So other than that, Rangers dominated throughout the first 2 periods, and Igor Shesterkin had a spectacular night too. He only allowed 1 goal and had like a 947 percentage. So hopefully Igor Shesterkin can keep that going too. And the defense is actually playing good for once again around Igor Shesterkin. So that's all Igor Shesterkin realistically needs, man. Like he's a good goalie. But if you just give them a little tiny bit of help, things would be like so much better for the team. Now, honestly, we all wish they had played like this in the first game, this, that, the third, but luckily they are adjusting, and I guess they have it figured out. And I already have the update for Vincent Trocek. He is apparently week to week, so there's no telling if it's going to be like a 3 week, 4 week, or 6 week injury with Vinny Trocek, but let's hope he has a speedy recovery. And I'm pretty sure with Carson Soucy, it would not surprise me one bit if it's like a concussion, a head injury, or a neck injury. It could be either one due to how he landed on his head on that board. So there's no telling what kind of timeable return will be for freaking Soucy. I mean, for all we know, we might actually see Scott Morrow get called up. And I really feel like if that happens, the Rangers are going to probably be a much more better puck distributing team once again when Scott Morrow gets called up. So let's hope that's the case, because I don't know what Mike Sullivan's going to do, because now you have another injury on your list. So now he has to figure out what kind of roster he's going to have to put up now that Carson Soucy's not there. So we'll see what happens. And I'll just give you guys my final thought, because I am going to wrap it up pretty soon here, because I'm going to be finishing up watching the rest of these hockey games. The Sharks, from what I'm hearing on that TV, it sounds like they got a good game going on, so I kind of want to keep up with that. But you guys already know they play the Capitals tomorrow, which they actually just beat the Islanders tonight. So they're going to try to come with some momentum and keep it going and stay hot from tonight's win. But let's just hope that the New York Rangers can actually play good defense around the freaking Capitals, because you guys know they're no longer playing man-to-man defense. It's a lot more of like a zoning kind of situation for the Rangers, from what I'm seeing. And the high danger chances, they're actually getting better at closing out the high danger chances. So I will give them credit for that too, because as long as the Rangers just play good defense and they start shooting the puck on the goal, we might be actually seeing them finally turn things around. But as I said, I'm not going to be fully convinced yet until they beat the Capitals and the Oilers. Am I impressed tonight? Absolutely, because it was a good game all in all. There was nothing boring about it. Everybody was doing their part. And like I said many videos prior, if the whole depth can play this same style of hockey we saw tonight, then they can actually do something actually good for once and go to the playoffs once again. So that's all I pretty much got for you guys tonight. As I said, you guys enjoy your weekend. As always, we're almost at 150 subscribers, and we couldn't do it without y'all. You guys are always thankful and grateful for this. And keep you guys updated on tomorrow's game against the Capitals. And as always, y'all have a wonderful weekend. Great evening as well. Enjoy the rest of your hockey for the rest of the night. And